I try them. Vincent Lanzino, it was an accident. Higgins intended to rough him up, not kill. Who would murder someone with all people inside? Two boys fighting over a girl. Video of waterfall. Higgins was jacked up, calling to John O'Keefe. So, Salman,
That's kind of what I think happened here too. By the way, I don't. That's what I think happened here. I don't think that this was intentionally murder. I think that this was roughing up, accidentally murdered him or accidentally killed him, and then went into cover-up mode. And that's why there are those very, very strong text messages, those group messages, basically trying to coerce Karen Read into a plea. If she pleads, none of this comes out. None of this comes out. None of the statements are taken. None of the statements that were taken a year and 2 years and hundreds of days later, none of that gets documented because she pleads. And I'm sure she could have gotten some ridiculous plea bargain. She probably could have gotten some sort of plea bargain where she would have gotten probation. I'm guessing. Because they wanted this case to go away in the worst way.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you thought that those group text messages is very damning.
Very, very, very. I mean, you talk about reasonable doubt. The defense doesn't have to prove innocence, but I got to tell you, they're getting really close to proving innocence. And the prosecutor's still putting on the case.
Yeah. Gray space, every time you talk about a memory, it changes.
That's true, by the way. That's actually true. I've seen a study on that every single time you remember something, your brain is creating a new image of it. That's my understanding of it. I'm certainly no psychiatrist, but yeah, that's why every single time you recall a memory, it does sometimes. You're creating a new memory. It's